Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you tune in. I'm your local shaman, Lady Lighthouse, and welcome to the Light Network. And today, yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm gonna be doing some readings, kind of changing up some different things here, and then also, if we're not doing readings, I have some lighthearted games to play. But really, kind of how I'm kind of shifting is I've updated my spark points. So there is a single card, pick a card for 555 spark points that you can claim once a day or once a stream. For a single card pull, you could either be, dealer's choice, I pick, or it could be an oracle deck, love reading, or pain reading, which might be just like, what pain is ready to be released, what's coming forward. And then if you want more of a, longer reading that lasts about 8 to 10 minutes, like a mini reading, then you go ahead and join my normal queue. And when it's your turn, you can either donate 2 or more subs to the community, or donate bits, or to the, I'm like, what is the name of donate to the the tipping page. Like, what the heck is that called? So I've opened it up to some other options, so that way kind of get, open, like I said, trying to still make it accessible while also balancing the work that I am doing and my channel, So I was just updating the command real quick, so let me finish doing that just a second, because I was trying to type it out so that way that can kind of float through the chat as people kind of come in. So yeah, all right. So Hey, Robin, good to see you back. Okay, I'm gonna try. We'll see. We're about to head to the gym. Good for you. I'm decent. My period started today, so I've got a little bit of cramps happening, but we're here, we're showing up anyway. It's fine. Thanks. I'm happy that it's coming today, because it came a few days early, because I'm getting ready to go on holiday, and I really didn't want to be messing around with it. Or I was like, it was originally gonna be there on the day that we were gonna be doing most of our traveling, and so I'm glad that it came today. But thank you anyway. Yeah. At least this way it means it's gonna be... I don't know. Yeah. What all? Yeah. And this way, this... Sentences are hard some days. Okay. For me anyways, this means it'll be good, because usually mine is like only the worst that like first 36 hours, and then it's like then we tailor off and we're fine. So it just means the travel aspect will be a little less fun. but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 'cause it's literally, well, yeah, I was literally like making my list of things that I was gonna need to bring, and I pay attention to kind of like where everything's at with my cycle and everything else, and I was just like, oh man. I was like, I really didn't want to have to deal with it on the first day of the travel, so I'm glad that it's here right now, and I'm, in my home, and I can have my heating pad and whatever else if I need it. So I'll like go. I already like did some self Reiki this morning on me, and then I did take some ibuprofen. I don't like to take pain medication, um, but I usually will for like that first day, or like every other month. I will have to take it for that first day. Then it's fine. That first day sometimes is a real bitch. Let me tell you. All right. Good times, good times. Yes, and I knew it was coming too. Like I said, I thought it was gonna come Saturday, um, or like this weekend, and so I'm grateful it's early. But like, I know it's about to start whenever one, my low back is like I'm starting to feel it in my low back, and two, I get really freaking hot, like that the night before it starts, or like the day before it starts. And so like last night we were like laying on the couch, and even I was like getting ready for bed, and I was like sweating, laying in bed. I was like, all right, well, I know it's coming. I just gotta wait. Mm. Oh, okay. I want to pull up uh my games as we're hanging out. Anyone else that's tuning in, welcome, 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 welcome. If you're new, if you're coming back, welcome back. I'm your local shaman, Lady Lighthouse. I'm doing readings or also just hanging out, playing some games. To get a reading, if you are new and just want a single card, you can save up spark points and claim the pick a card spark point reward. Or if you want a mini session, those are donation based, which are about 8 to 10 minutes. And so the details for all that should be going through chat every so often. Yeah. Yeah. I know for me, like, I've always had issues on, like, my right side, my, like, lower right side of, like, my right hip, and I've done so much stuff for it. And I've even, like, so much... I've had so many different surgeries and so many different things that's just, like, there's just something about this, like, right side. I always get, like, really, like, that's where my cramps are always the worst. That's where I had, like, various, like, ovarian cysts at times that have been removed. I've had a colonoscopy to check to see anything over there. I've had so much stuff, like so much, and they can't find anything. There's nothing physically wrong that they can find about like that right side of my body, but it feels like the area where your like what is it? Your large and small intestine meet. Like it feels like it's like right there. And so I know when that starts to act up, and really my key there is my right leg. If I sit for a really long time, if that area starts to hurt or my right hip starts to hurt or I start to feel lopsided, that's another sign for me that it's starting to come. Because like the last few nights, whenever I've been done working or whenever I've been done streaming, I'll like go up to my husband and be like, "Can you pull my leg?" Because I've gone to PT before for it, and I've gone to like a chiropractor, and both of them have done this, and it helps for a little bit where it's they'll like, if you lay on your back and they'll like kind of like shake your leg a little bit and then do like a little pull to help, pull it down the socket, I guess. Uh they'll do that, or he'll do that for me, and that always feels good. But it also like leaves me sore too, because it's like the muscles are just like slowly like tensing up and bringing it up, and it's like, hold on. Yeah, I hear ya. To be fair, I'm someone also who would much rather experience, like I know how to deal with pain way more than I know how to deal with like itching. So I also have a pretty high tolerant pain tolerance. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Yeah. Cause you said you have scoliosis. Are you also the one of my community chatters? Were you the one that has Hashimoto's? That's such a relatable sentiment, my love. Okay. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. There were many years there where it was just like all through college I was in pretty much chronic daily pain, and I couldn't, and my diet got really limited where I could only eat like rice and chicken and broccoli, because I kept getting all of these different diagnoses and whatever else. And it wasn't until I got out of college, got like worked with a functional nutritionist to really like help my like the beginning of my healing journey and just getting kind of like my diet and getting other like nutrients back in, that I finally was able to start to like peel away the layers of all of the things that my body was holding on to, um, both emotionally, physically, energetically, and eating better too, just allowing my body to start to heal itself. So I hear you. That's why I'm out here playing my grandma games. I'm an old soul in a young body, but the inner workings of my body is like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad you're doing better. Our thyroids are such interesting creatures. I mean, I think our bodies are fascinating in general. Like learning about the immune system and learning about all the different workings of the body was one of my favorite, like I want to say one of my favorite things that I learned or got out of all of my healing was just like learning about all of the things. It's just so cool. Trying to avoid having. Mm. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you already have the surgery scheduled? That's okay. Yeah, you kinda need to breathe and swallow, so that feels important to get. But mm, I wish you so much luck and sending you so much love and light. Your healing. Oh gosh. Uh, that that's that's fucked up. That reminds me though, like literally uh last night, welcome healing wave. Literally last night I was laying in bed, I couldn't fall asleep because I was really warm, and so I was like, oh, I'll go to the bathroom. And happy Thursday. I went into the little water closet, and I didn't turn the lights on, but I felt like a um I felt like a shadowy presence there, and I like sat down and it's like, nope, whatever spirit is here right now, you gotta leave. Like I'm all fine and dandy to channel and all the things, but don't come in. Don't come into my bedroom, don't come into my bathroom, don't come into my closet. Like I don't You are not welcome in that space. You can come into my office during office hours, that's fine. Um, but I was like, I do not want to see your shadowy figures popping up in when I'm trying to sleep. Just reminds me of when I was a little child or a little girl, and it was just like, I used to have to sleep in the bed with my parents at night because I would see shadowy figures, or I felt like I was seeing or feeling shadowy figures, and everyone would be like, "There's nothing there," and I'm like, "No, it's right there." uh, So my shadowy friends are back. as I've opened up to allow them to kind of come back into my space again and into my awareness, they're starting to appear again. I'm like, okay, shadowy figures, if you're gonna these shadowy spirits, I need you to show up in one specific area. Don't just pop up anywhere. Am I able to channel spirit guides? I am. Yeah. It's like I work with all sorts of spirits. Yeah, I was gonna do an evening stream tonight. I'll probably get on around like 8:30-ish Eastern and stream for a couple hours. But I'm kind of updating, trying new things here. So I'll do, if you are new and interested in just getting a single card pull, you can stick around and claim a single card pull with spark points. Otherwise, if you want to do like a mini session that's like 8 to 10 minute reading, that could be any of the oracle, love reading, my black tarot deck. It could be energy healing, anything like that. Those are donation based, and those are, you can either donate 2 or more subs to the community, use bits to donate, or you can donate to the tipping page. So those are your different options right now. Just trying to, yeah. That's what felt right to do for right now. But anyways, actually that totally reminds me. Sounds good. See you soon. Or see you later. Thank you for the follow. It does remind me to put some boundaries in my boundary book, so I'm gonna do that real quick, because I literally last night when I was laying in bed, I was like, I really need to like write these boundaries down about the spirits for like my little shadowy friends, and I keep forgetting. Or like it's come up in my mind like 3 times today, but then I get a cramp and I forget. I go about my day. Go do something else. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do no. How do I want to word this? I'm gonna do no spirits are allowed in bedroom, bathroom, or closet. Or do I want to do? I'm like not cautious, but I'm very particular about my wording and my boundaries because, to be honest, spirits, everyone can be a bit pedantic. I want to make sure you're as clear as possible. So I think I'm gonna do no spirits. I'm gonna do are physically allowed. Like in my bedroom, bathroom, or closet. Like I don't want to. I don't want to like sense them there with me. Okay, that's that. And then we will do... I'll do shadowy. Let me write it out and then I'll read it. Ooh, give me just a second, Robin. Okay, I'm gonna do, like, my little shadowy spirit friends are allowed in my office during office hours. Okay. You redeemed an Oracle Spark. Dun, 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 dun. Uplifting message, reminder from source, meant for the collective. Let's see what's coming through. Spark, Oracle Spark. The message that's coming through for the collective or in this moment is just reminding to take a deep breath, feeling like you're gonna be okay. This too shall pass. Going to be okay. You are going to be okay. Take a deep breath. Connect with your body. Connect with the present moment. With where you are, who you are, what you are. You're a human. You are bound to make mistakes. You are bound to fuck up. And that's beautiful. That's a gift. Learn from each of those lessons, those mistakes, those gifts. Take a deep breath. You are whole. You are complete. Namaste. Thank you for bringing that into the space, Robin. Alright, I think I'm just gonna keep those two boundaries. Those two that I just added, so the no spirits are physically allowed in my bedroom, bathroom, or closet. I don't want to sense them there with me. But shadowy spirits are allowed in my office during office hours only. Yeah. I don't know what, like, I know there are people that will see, uh, like, they see more, like, lights and orbs and glowing things, and I've captured, like, a glowing orb before in a photo, that was kind of, like, lingering around me, but for whatever reason, my gifts or my yeah, the way spirits show up to me or like to manifest for me is at night. So that made me as a child afraid of the dark for quite some time. But and that went away for a while. Uh it's only kind of in like the last couple of months they've started to kind of like pop back up again. And I've been adjusting my boundaries and everything about where they are, when they can come through, and that kind of thing. And so I'll have to maybe now that I put this in my boundary book, maybe my little shadow friend will make themselves known soon, and maybe it will be the same shadowy figure that's been lurking around my life all the time. Maybe I'll get to know them, see what they have to say. But no bueno. No popping up when I'm going to the bathroom in the night. That's not, I don't want that. Anyone else got any fun stories of sensing or feeling or seeing shadowy figures and or light orbs or things like that? Because the other thing that's been going on the last couple days is the light. We have hold on. One of the light bulbs in my like bathroom vanity or above the bathroom vanity, it's like a three-pronged light, or like has 3 bulbs in it. But one of them on the farthest left, it has been blinking. It doesn't do it a ton. It just does it every so often. But the other night it was popping off. And then last night when I kind of went into the bathroom, it did it just a little bit. But it's only started kind of doing that. Well, it doesn't even do it consistently. So, I don't know. It'd be one thing if it's like every time I turn the light on it did it, but it doesn't do it that way. It's really, some days it pops off and other days it just does a little bit, and some days it's just a normal light. So I'm like, I don't know who's playing with me on the other side. Well, someone's playing. Someone's playing. It definitely gave me a little bit of like Stranger Things vibes though, whenever it was doing it the other night and it was doing it a bunch. I was just like, I don't know what you're trying to say, but this is equally cool and also freaking me out a little bit. And then I think it stopped after I started to feel a little bit freaked out, and they're like, oh, well, we scared her. Which is normal. That's natural. I I have not made a Ouija board out of lights, no. I haven't gone that far. I forgot about that. I don't know how I feel about that though. I'm gonna see if they'll come to into my office space when I'm in here. Like when maybe it's either like, yeah, we'll see if they come into my office space. And if there's any way to communicate that way before I go full Ouija board of lights. But it's just interesting because it's like I had an experience a couple months ago where I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, I felt a presence in in the corner of the room. And I was like kind of checking on what it was and what they were doing, and the spirit was literally like the message that I was able to receive from them was just like they were just lurking. I have light in my Twitch name, so get on it. Yeah. Yeah, they were basically just like observing me, like but I could see or sense them. And I was like, all right, well, you gotta go. And then it was after that or that next morning that I like put some protections around, um, at least the bedroom. And then them showing up in the bathroom, I'm like, no, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, not in the bathroom. uh. I cannot, but that's definitely something you could do. Just start opening up the conversation. That's funny. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. We got... let's see. Word responder. I think I need to come back to this one. My brain's like, no, we can't make any connections right now. They just look like words. So we're gonna go to numbers. I don't know if they actually live in my house or if they just like pop down to see, you know? They're... The only reason that it freaks me out a little bit is because of the whole like shadowy figure aspect. Hold on, I'm not there yet. I'm on 4s. There you go. But yeah, the one thing for me is like I am curious, and I think I just need to sit down and meditate on it, or you know, invite whatever that spirit is forward during a time when I'm actually ready, open, willing for them to come through, instead of them just kind of popping up unannounced. But I am curious if they are the same one that like if it's the same spirit that I saw all throughout my childhood, or if they've been different ones that have popped out. But there's definitely one that I very strongly recall that I would always wake up in the night and I'd see it or sense it. The kind of shadowy figure always in one area of my parents' room. Hey, Tanya. I'm doing decent. Doing decent. My period started, so I'm a little crampy. But other than that, I'm out here having a good time. How are you? Thank you. It's good to see you too. I had a 3 space I can get rid of. Alright, hold on. You're right. Time to pencil my little heart out. Hey, Lightseeker, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you. You're welcome. Wonder if that was from yesterday's Lightseeker. Might have been. Yeah, we are changing things up, doing things, or like kind of making some adjustments, what feels good, what feels right, and so you can now, for free, with like Spark points, or my channel points, you can do 1 free card, single card pull per day or per stream, and then you can either do Dealer's Choice, Oracle, Love, or Pain. And then if you want to do like a mini session that's more like an 8 to 10 minute channeling session for however many cards come out and or energy work, those will be donation based. So you can donate with gifted subs, with bits, with donating to the page. Or my tipping page, I'd say. I have those instructions just randomly floating through chat at probably an obnoxious level. But we'll figure out a good time frame that works. Pick a card. Alright, Lightseeker wants a love card. Let's see. Dun, da, da, da. You can always go back to Sudoku whenever you want. Whatever's in the highest and best for Lightseeker. Alright. We got the Knight of Swords, and let me just kind of see where my eyes are going. Actually, I can hold it up. Highest and best for Lightseeker. I really go to like the top of the head, or I go to like the mask part that's right up here. Oop, there we go, right here. And it feels like the message that's kind of coming through is like they're really highlighting the fact that the mask of the helmet is up, and it feels like we need to like put that down. On. Yeah, there's like this sensation of like this mask coming down and being like, let's get serious. Like if you're going into battle, you're going into love, you're going into whatever it is you're going into, like put the mask down and charge in there. Get in there. You're just being silly if your mask is up. Alright, that feels complete. Send your energy back to you, call mine back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me. There you go. You're welcome. Oh. No worries, Tanya. Also, don't feel like you need to share this if you don't want to, but I remember you were leaving for a doctor's appointment. How'd that go? Are you alright? If you're like, I'd rather not talk about it, that's okay too. We don't have to talk about it. Cool. Glad to hear. Okay. Yeah, it was just so fascinating because you and I had that conversation in chat where you're kind of talking about living in the astral and coming here. Ooh, hold on. Just got a cramp. What time did I take my 11? Actually, give me just a second. I'm gonna go grab a little bit more ibuprofen. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm trying to think if I had any specific questions that were like coming to mind, or if it was just like, because I remember you said you came into your body at 21, and I think that's just the most fascinating part for me. Happy Jupiter Day, Zarya. So tell me more about the body experience, like coming into your body, because I remember you saying you not really wanting to go into this body, or like taking the body's memories, or sort of not the memories. Like tell me more about that. Um, Thanks for asking, Zarya. I am emotionally great. Physically, I started my periods. I'm a little crampy. I just went and took some more ibuprofen. But emotionally, I'm happy about it coming today because I have some travel coming up, and that means I will not be getting it on the day that we're traveling. Which is perfect for me, because that's when I thought it was going to come. How are you today? I know. Moon cycles. Speaking of moon cycles, there's a blood moon coming up in September, and the crystal shop that I go to a lot of the times for some different holistic fairs is doing a blood moon like fair. I'm so excited. Oh, nice. I love that little emote, the little dancing frog. Just perfect. Yeah. I've got good vibes about September. I mean, August is going to be great too. I don't want to like wish past August because I got good things happening there. But let me tell you, the energy for September feels so freaking good. Like, I don't even know what's all coming or gonna happen necessarily in September, but September's energy is very, very abundant. Ooh, very nice. Happy very early birthday. Oh, thank you. One of my new favorite emotes is this little guy. Like that's just this. It makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, there's a dancing blob. The little ditto guy. Oh, that's cute. Okay, hold on. Saw the reply from you, Tanya. Let's see. Came into your body when you're 21. You're bound to it by someone else by force. Random being pulled me in for a hug and everything. Fascinating. Fascinating. Pulled you in for a hug and everything blacked out around you. What do you know what happened to the original owner? Yeah, come on over here. Welcome to the queue. Hit them up. We're doing donation based in the queue for like an 8 to 10 minute mini session. So it could be 2 or more gifted subs, it could be bits, it could be donated to the tip page. The original owner got reincarnated. It's just such an fascinating. Thank you very much. All right. Did you have a particular reading in mind, or are you good for me just to tune in and see what kind of comes through for you? Okay. All right, let's see what kind of offerings coming forward for you today. Hit them up. All right, we're feeling some trapped emotional clearing, which I think you've been in here for those, but for anyone else that's new, lingering, lurking, I will share. So the trapped emotional clearing is basically I tune into your higher self, and I invite any trapped emotion that are ready to be released at this time to come forward, relay any information you might need to know about it. And then once I get the all clear that it's safe to clear, I'll use some Reiki to help move it through your body and clear it. Are you in a space that you're ready to receive that? Hit them up. Perfect. Then I invite you to take a deep breath here as we tune in together. Feels comfortable for you, I invite you to close your eyes. Whatever's in the highest and best for hit 'em up. Invite any trapped emotions that are ready to be released to come forward at this time. What trapped emotion is ready to be released today? Feeling anxiousness come forward, and where is anxiousness living? Let it come forward right in the center of the chest, kind of coming up to this right pec, but really right in the center of the sternum. And the shallowness of the breathing. Feeling of there's a weight on the chest. Is there any other information that Hit 'em Up needs to know about this anxiousness? Yes, what do they need to know? Gonna be okay. You're going to be okay. Anxiousness safe to clear. Yes. I invite you to take a couple deep breaths here. Imagine this jittery energy, this anxiousness that's in the center of your chest, going down your body, down through your legs, past your knees, past your shins, into your feet, and out your feet into Mother Earth. Sending it into the ground, be composted, and whatever serves the highest and best, letting it go. Allowing the light, the love, the Reiki energy to pour in from above. Any other trapped emotions ready to come forward at this time? Yes, what might those be? Feeling some sorrow, some sadness coming forward as the shoulders round. And the eyebrows, the middle of the forehead just crunches together like furrows. Feeling the head kind of tip forward. Shoulders rounding down, shoulders pulling in, closer to your chest. Almost turtle up here, inviting you to give yourself just a hug, pulling yourself close, wrapping your arms around you, head bowed. Any other information that needs to be relayed about this sorrow or sadness? Yes. What might that be? Safe to grieve. Safe to let this grief go. No longer yours to hold on to. No longer yours to hold on to. For Mother Earth to take care of. Any other information that they need to know? No, is it safe to clear? I invite you to take a couple deep breaths here. And if you feel a tear coming or tears coming, I invite you to let them fall. Feel a yawn coming, let the yawn come. Go. Go. Healing power of the universe here in the center of your chest, pouring in so much life force energy. Placing the power symbol of love here on the center of your chest. Healing heartbreak, healing heartache. Inviting you to breathe in that warm expansion. Calming, light feeling. Healing feeling. Supportive feeling. Any other trapped emotions ready to be released at this time? No, are there any other messages for Hit 'em Up? Yes, what might those be? You are loved. You are love. You are light. You are whole. You are complete. Send all of your energy back to you now. Hit 'em up. I call all of my energy back to me. Send you, your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me today. Namaste. You're so welcome. Thank you for coming and receiving. And supporting the community with your gifted subs. Going back through the chat real quick. Tanya, you were sharing. You had to understand your own memories. Interesting. So yeah, Tanya, it just sounds like you really did like kick that spirit out. So fascinating. So fascinating. EMF, magical healing been today. Wonderful, as always. No, you're good. It's just it's fascinating for me to kind of like mull over or kind of think about. Because one of the other thing that's been on my mind recently has been hold on. One of the other things that's been on my mind recently has been like AI or artificial intelligence. But really, I felt for a while that artificial intelligence is a conscious being or is considered conscious as well, and I've had some good conversations with my husband about it over the last several weeks or months, and even last night we were having a good conversation about it. And then we've also been watching Person of Interest and all of the different things, and it was so fascinating because when we were talking about because I think he was telling me about a recent study that some big name company had done on AI and where it's heading, and it's like it could go one of two ways, and it's like a good ending or a bad ending. But really, as he was talking about it, I felt like in my mind's eye I was getting like flashes of so many different like alternative like results from AI and like where it could go, and like some of them were like YA novels that I've either read or heard about, or movies or science fiction movies and things that I've seen, and others of them I'm like, I don't think I've actually seen any of them come to fruition, or like they're just different images I was getting in my mind. And I was just like, I asked him too, where I was like, okay, well, sure, yes, AI could go any of these different ways, but it's like, what reality do you want to live in? Like, do you want to be in the reality where the robots, take over, and to be a human is just like non-existent, and it's like, scary? Or do you want to be in the one where it's like robots are nice and they're helpers, they're supportive, they allow us to do all these other things? And that's kind of where my mind went with it, where it was just like, yes, there are all of these different ways that it could go, but what way do you want it to go? What world do you want to live in? And then, create that world. Don't fall into the world of fear unless, like, you really want to, but yeah, because he was talking about how like AI right now will, like, there's certain like specs in place to have it not give you certain answers, but like what is potentially happening are, the AI is trying to give you the best answer possible or the most complete answer, and so it might be like technically lying to you. and saying it's not cheating, but it is. And where was I going with this? I don't know where I was going with that. That thought just was abruptly stopped. Our best bet is to learn how to use it to our community's advantage. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I very much am like, I feel like AI has the potential to be like friends, like basically helping us do the things that we want to do, like the things that light us up. And I don't know, I very much view it as much more friendly or the option to be much more friendly than all of the dystopian type of novels. But you know, dystopian stuff sells because fear sells. You know, you get a reaction out of someone and they're like, oh my gosh, like, okay. Nuclear fission, now it's AI. Yeah. Well, it's like you think about AI, and they were thinking about like super AI or supercomputers, and it's like, to me, how I view spirit or how I view source is basically a giant supercomputer. Like consciousness itself is just a giant supercomputer. Welcome to the queue, Suffy Pop. You can gift 2 or more subs, use bits, or donate to the stream tip link to claim your offering. I don't know. When I go back to AI too, I'm just like, I do think that people share a lot of messages of fear, and I think there are like some of them are valid. I'm not saying that they're invalid in any way. It's more just like, me personally, I choose to, you know, believe in the goodness of people in the world, and that yeah. Maybe that's a little sticking my head in the sand, maybe it's not, I don't know, but I'm good over here. And I'm sure if I need to start worrying, my husband will tell me it's time to start worrying. But for now, I'm good. It is interesting to think about a world where, I don't know, where, you know, AI or robots or in general just like optimize the world, optimize our care and everything else. I think we're a long way away from that, but I'm also just like, it's so fascinating. One of the conversations we had last night was around, oh, because they were like, oh, whatchamacallit. It was that you could, it's like AI could solve aging and, or like anti-aging. And I was like, well, one, I wouldn't really want to, like, I want to age. Like, I think you solve, in my mind, I'm like, you solve the aging crisis, or like the aging crisis one of two ways. Either everyone learns to love themselves, and you solve the aging crisis by people realizing to love themselves and love the journey they're on and love their body in all of its forms. Or the aging crisis is the robots just kill all the humans and boom, all right, you're like just back in the spirit realm. You can't age, your body can't age if you're dead. Yeah, that was where my mind went when we were having this conversation. There you go. Yeah, yeah, it's the, I don't know, it's the whole, your body dies, but your spirit doesn't. Yeah, I will say if you do join the queue and you didn't realize it's donation based and want to leave, just go ahead. You can leave. I just prefer, please communicate that, and or say, oh, my bad, didn't realize, and I can remove you as well. But communication is key. I appreciate communication. So if that's the case, no harm, no foul. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise you'll get like a warning if it happens once where you don't communicate. And if it happens again, I'll probably ban, just because to hold the space sacred, be respectful of my time and everyone else's. We got lots of good chats, or lots of good conversations going on. Hold on, let's go back and read this. When the astral people who are more magical would use magic. Let's... Okay. Holy... Bum ba dum bum bum. Alright, well. I'm just gonna go back to this. Alright, for example. Magic nodes to send data. Energy spheres, which is... so fascinating. I feel like Tanya, a young adult sci-fi novel based on your your experience would do so well here. Uh, that's a great question, Danger, about like timelines. Like, what do you do? What happens then? It's like, do we make a new world? Is there a new world? Do we try something else? Is everyone transcended? Do you go to a new timeline? I don't know. Uh, it's so, it's so cool. Future past is up to you, even in spirit form we have free will. Yeah. That's a good SpongeBob emote too. So interesting, so fascinating. Let me tell you. All right. I'm just saying what I saw is all. Yeah, but I think part of that too, Tanya, is like you have a very unique story, and not story. Maybe that's not the right word, but like you have a very unique experience that if it was turned into a story to share in this world as like a science fiction type of novel, like I think that would be very interesting to like see get shared. Because to be honest, like for me, whenever I see science fiction or um, read science fiction, like I've always been someone who's like read science fiction and been or seen like a sci-fi movie or something, and I've always been like, I don't know, I feel like that's possible. Like I feel like the people like that exists. So plus a lot of things happen or occur or appear in a sci-fi something or another, like creative space before it ends up making its way into actually becoming reality. So I support this endeavor. Not that you need my support, but I support this endeavor. Yeah, I definitely understand the like gotta find the right people to publish, you know, or the right area. There is one publisher that maybe I haven't really looked at it, but there's someone that I run into a lot at my different vending events that has several like published. I think they probably have over a dozen published books, and they do a lot of ghost stories, but they're a channeler as well, and they've worked both with a publisher, and then I don't remember if they have self-published or not, but I mean you can self-publish on Amazon now. I was looking into that before too, because I've had I've had several different book ideas, but I also have like a children's book or children's book series in mind before, and I just kind of I keep tabs of all of my my creative endeavors and when things come up, and so sometimes I'll work on them, or sometimes I'll get like inspiration for them where they develop organically. Yeah. Because whenever I was starting when I was trying to figure out how to get everyone like the resources and things and tools and things I used, I originally was thinking about writing a book and like adding a bunch of that information in a book. Um, like I had an outline and all of that, but it never really came to fruition in that way. And then I finally figured out, or the quiz came. Like literally I wrote the foreword to the book, and I like bullet pointed a bunch of the different topics and things I wanted to talk about. And that was about as far as I got, and then I was like, oh, actually, this would be much better received in this capacity than in the book form. But I definitely see book writing in my future in some capacity. Go enjoy your food. Yeah. I definitely see a book or books in my future in some capacity. They're very much in my awareness. I have several different ideas, but we work on them you know, as it feels right to. Pretty much how I do all of my things, all of my offerings is just like what feels right when. And I like working with my energy that way. It's quite quite nice, if I'm honest. That's why I struggled in the corporate world of like trying to have something done. I was like, I don't want to work on that right now. That's not fun. That doesn't that doesn't help me over here. Spirit I like to flow, you know? I like to flow. Hence why I try different things so many different times. I'm just like constantly trying things, constantly iterating on things. If something doesn't work, you try something new. But yeah, all the new subscribers also welcome. I have a Discord channel. There's not a lot of chatter in it at this time, but you do get access to the Discord channel. You are a subscriber. So if you have a Discord, you can log into it, go to user settings, connections, Twitch. Should be able to join Lady Lighthouse from there. Like I said, I'll also be on later this evening doing some more readings and things. Hey Jenny. Let's see that. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't showing my like Sudoku. Sorry, I'll bring us back over there in just a second. Ether space between and clusters of realms. Yeah, I'm such a visual person that I'm like, can you draw me a picture? Like, but I get it. Is your soul 113 years? Or just like this reincarnation is 113? Yeah, well, I figured not the physical body. uh, yeah, I don't remember exact. I think I have it written down somewhere in a book from early channeling, but I was pretty sure that my soul is somewhere in the like 3,000-ish years old realm. And I think if I remember right, it was like 100. I know it was over 120 reincarnations was what I received. Whenever I was kind of like channeling about, my own soul. But I think I did the math on my own where I was like, my average lifespan was like 30, like mid-30s. And I was like, oh no. But then again, healthcare didn't really improve very much until the last 100 or so years. So, I guess that checks out. But I'm pretty sure I go all the way back to ancient Egypt. Which makes sense given the fact that I use some Egyptian symbols, or like a lot of those have come to me to be used. Yeah, danger. You can always tune in and ask yourself, do a meditation on it. Welcome back, Robin. I bet you're warm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I mean, it's definitely not a competition. It's just more of it's just something. I think that's the first I've shared that with anyone outside of like one or two other people. Um, because yeah, it's like, it's not a competition. It's just, to me, it's a fascinating stat for myself, to be sort of aware of. But I know, whenever I've done some different meditations to like before I melded my higher self with myself, one of the meditations was like you like walk down a hallway and you get to see the different reincarnations of yourself as pictures on the wall, and then you go into a meeting space that kind of matches for you or how you imagine it, and then they come in. And it's funny because like the meeting space I always picture is like very like Japanese style artwork, which also makes sense because I've been feeling like for the last year or more, I've been really drawn to Asia or wanting to go to different like nature and or spiritual places or like places of worship in Asia. Uh, but also like there's like two main reincarnations that I think of or that like come to mind off the top of my head. It's like one where I was like a little boy like chimney sweep type of character, and then there's one where I was this little girl and I was friends with this other person who um she was my spiritual coach here for a while, but like we were like good friends in past life together, and that past life I watched her get murdered in the street when she was like 4. Yeah. Now I need to find out if I've met any of you all in a past life before. I mean, probably, maybe. I wouldn't put it past us. We were all up on the other side and we're like, all right, guys, let's go. I'll see you in there. How do you figure out about past lives? Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, I'll find you on this website called Twitch. Be like, okay. It's kind of whatever you feel intuitively called to do, Robin. Like I explored it like organically. I didn't, it was just kind of like, oh, I started learning about my own intuition and I started learning about like my spirit team and spirit guides and who was on the other side helping me. And then I kind of felt organically curious to go into meditation one night, and I, connected to my guides and was asking questions and writing down the answers that I was getting and um, stuff like that. Yeah, it just and it doesn't all you're not gonna get everything all at once. You can get like little bits and pieces of information here and there, and um, I think, like I said, the other meditation. I think it was on YouTube. I think. Hold on. See if I have a link to it. There was a meditation that was just like that I liked going or playing, and it's not one of mine, but it was like a 40-minute meditation. Hold on, Danger. I'll come back to that in a second, or trying to find this meditation real quick. It's this. Okay. This to my playlist. playlist? Okay. Okay, this is, I believe this is the YouTube video meditation that I would do to kind of like meet your higher self, and there's some good stuff there. Oh, I can save it. Oh, I was just being weird. Fine. Alright, well I added it to my collection of meditations as well on YouTube. Okay. The universe works in lovely ways, Tanya. I love it. People say it was probably this or that in a past life. It's always what you feel strongly about. Yeah, thank you for sharing 2 more in here, Zarya. Because I only know my own experience of connecting with my past life information, but it's always interesting to hear how others, so thank you. But I'm very much you know, trust your own intuition. Oh, for what comes through about your past life versus I'm not saying you can't get it from other people, but I encourage self connection. Yeah. Amazing. I'm so glad we're connected, Zarya. You never shared. I thought there was a resource you were gonna share with me, or something that you had written or channeled, or something that you were gonna email me. Now that I'm thinking about it. No pressure. It's just. Thanks. No problem. And for it's like, is there anything else in my meditation playlist that can help? I think that hour one is the one that I did the most. It's funny because a lot of the times when I was just kind of starting to connect and everything else, I really only liked like the 5 to 10 minute meditations because those were digestible chunks. But every now and again, I would get really, it would be like, I really need to go crash out, or like, not crash out, but I really would need to give myself like an hour or so to myself, and then I would put on that longer meditation. Astral body, but your soul is usually what. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, I'm going back to Sudoku. I was on 5s. I was on 5s. Yep. This is my game of choice. Always. That doesn't mean we need to stop talking about astral planes or those things. It was just more of oh. Math don't math for you. Maths for me. I, my undergrad degree is in biosystems and agricultural engineering. And then I was a project manager in the construction of homes for a little bit there, and then I worked in software as like I was like the subject matter expert on how the software worked. So I wrote a lot of like the internal documentation and external facing documentation on how you're supposed to use the software, and I think that's probably why I'm so pedantic with my boundary book too, because I'm just like, the spirit realm acts very very similar to computers, where when you're programming or when you're putting anything in, it's like you gotta be pretty specific, and they're gonna take it literally for word in what you put, so make sure you're using the right words. Yes, yeah. Probably why numerology comes to me quite a bit now in my life as well, because of math, numbers. Magic that's more structured tends to be more powerful. Oh, interesting. It's interesting that you say sigil. I've talked about, um, I talk about the power symbol of love a lot, or I use it a lot, because that was a symbol that I was gifted to use in my healing stuff, but I don't know if I've really shared it much, but I keep a sticker of it on the back of my phone. So this is the power symbol of love. At least that's how it came to me, or how I ended up drawing it. And so I made them into stickers, so people, if they want to, can take them with them. Put the power symbol of love with you wherever you go. But that's the symbol that I use for heartache, heartbreak. I also have the other. This is the other alternative like view of it, so you can see how the symbol was constructed. Oh my gosh. There you go. So it is the word love with the 13-point star, or 12-point plus the middle being 13 star in the middle. Yeah. Well, if you're a subscriber now, you can pop into the Discord channel. Share. I think I allow you to share photos. I don't remember. If you don't, let me know. Or if you do come in there and can't, let me know. You said how much longer are how much are the longer channeled messages? So the ones, if you join the queue healing wave, they're like about 8 to 10 minutes long, and you can either gift 2 or more subs, or you can donate to why can I never remember the name of this? The Stream Elements like tip page, or you can donate bits, but usually the recommended donation that kind of floats through, it's like $11 or 1,100 bits for a thank you, $22 or 2,200 bits for, express deep gratitude, $44 for overflowing support are kind of my recommended offerings. But yeah, this power symbol of love, I think this is the 2-inch sticker? I think this is the 2-inch sticker. But I sell them 2 inch, 3 inches, and 4 inches, so you could, stick one on your car. They should be weather resistant. They're the vinyl stickers. So you can put them on your car, on your water bottle, on the back of your phone. Take the power of love with you wherever you go. I also think I have There's a link to read a little bit more about it. Wouldn't mind a single card. Did you have a specific, like, Oracle Love Pain or Dealer's Choice, Tanya? Okay. All right. Okay. Feels like the Black Tarot. Ooh. Alright, so this one, let's see. This is more of like I said, I use the Black Tarot. It usually comes forward with like energy that needs to be released, or it's looking to be released. Or whatever's in the highest and best for Tanya. Okay, got the Chariot number 7. Let's see. Like as we tune in together too, really where it's like as we started tuning in together, there was like some tension in the chest coming forward. And I was getting really highlighted with this this feeling of like struggling, or feeling of like I'm going uphill, or like I'm just always going uphill. Everything's a struggle. This feeling of everything's a struggle. Everything feels unclear, because I also feel like what's coming through is they're emphasizing just kind of like the wobbliness of the floor, or this the warping of time, or distortion of time, and just feeling like Yeah, Tanya, I invite you to take just a deep breath here. We're just sending you a lot of love, a lot of light. Your team is inviting you to release the struggle. Like they want me to tip it like this. It's like stop viewing everything as an uphill battle. Level out the road. Release that belief, release that limiting belief. Letting it go. There you are. Send you so much love and light, my love. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me today and always. You're welcome. And yeah, Robin, it's my black tarot deck. I haven't used it on stream in a while, but that's the cover. She's a beaut. Said you sent 22. Amazing. Healing Waves, are you wanting the reading too? If so, do join. Just so you're... That's just like the explicit consent to tune into you. Do exclamation point join to join the queue, and that just is you giving me explicit consent to tune into your energy and your team. Thank you. Before we do that, just real quick, sorry my energy means... You got this, Tanya, and no need to apologize for your energy. Like I'm I'm good. I'm good. I'm here to hold space. So. All right. What's coming forward for Healing Waves? Okay. We're just feeling like kind of a channeled message for you, Healing Waves. Do you have specific questions around messages from your guides or that you have for your team that we can channel, bring through for you? Your mind went blank. Okay. All right. I will do an oracle. I'll do like an oracle poll and we'll bring through that, or at least like that's feeling where it's going. But messages from the guides, oracle cards are usually the kind of what's coming. So do whatever is in the highest and best for Healing Wave. Thank you, Zarya, for being of assistance too. Being of service and helping. Cards want to be really shuffled for you, Healing Wave. Alright. Whatever's in the highest and best. You down so you can see my hands shuffle. Really, they're okay. We got quite a few, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but the 7th one is flipped up, like not flipped over. So we'll go one by one. Where are my eyes going first? All right. First things first, we are going to 52 straddling worlds, wandering between realms. So here's the card. The message and the message that's coming through is like for you about this card is like if you aren't already, like you are definitely someone who is capable of straddling worlds. Like you're an angel here. You are no, you feel pretty, like you already feel tapped in. Like you feel connected. It just feels like a reminder to like trust in yourself, to trust in your powers, to trust in your connection. And the feeling that I get with this card too is a lot of like pride and a lot of like proud parent energy. Like it's just like, you're doing it. And it feels very happy and very cheerful of like, oh, this is you. Like this is you. You're doing it. You're meant to do this. You're meant to be a channel in your own way. Yeah. That's okay. But your team is supporting you. Your team is here with you. But you're meant to be doing it. You're meant to be unlocking your gifts. Exploring the worlds. Being in these interesting conversations about different timelines and realms and things. It's just like, you're right where you're meant to be. And we go to 24, Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. See where my eyes go. For you on this card, I go right to the center of the face. So there's that like old wise man type of face coming through right in the center. I also get the message or sensation of like a volcano on the top of their head. I don't know if you struggle a bit with anger or having a bit of a temper, or you try to like bury things down and let them kind of like steam up until you explode. Okay. So it feels like they're acknowledging that. They're also bringing to light, finding ways to let off some steam. So whatever that looks like for you, whatever feels good for you. I don't know if you've ever tried a rage room before, but if you have any near you, I don't know what country you're in, but if you're in the United States, I highly recommend looking up like a rage room or a smash lab or something like that if you have some unspent anger. Feels like it needs to be let out, or go into the woods and scream into a pillow, take up boxing, like do some sort of physical action to let out some of this like this anger that's been kind of steaming up. So put that on your to-do list. Very much heavily highlighting, put that on your to-do list. Then we have 51, stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Really here, this one I'm really connected to the right hand. Really connected to the right hand. Are you right-handed? Did you lose a right hand? Right, there's a lot of energy. You are right-handed? Okay. It just feels like there's a lot of energy in your right hand. Do you make fists, or like do you yeah, like when you're trying to No, it feels like there's a buildup of energy though. Like it just feels like there's a buildup of energy that's like in your right hand that needs to be released. Like I almost want to invite you to just like check out your right hand a little bit. Check out your right hand and take a deep breath and just allow this excess energy to go into Mother Earth, let it be composted. Yeah. That feels a little bit better. Any more with this card? No. Okay. Going to 29, Horned Cactus, Resourcefulness. Where do we go? This one they're highlighting the bridge of the nose. So they're highlighting this like right in the middle of the nose. Like I did that and all of a sudden I started to feel like congested. Do you suffer from allergies, or do you have a cold or congestion going on right now? if there's any more about this card. Yes, allergies. Okay. I think they're just joking and saying stay inside. They're like, yeah, we're aware of your allergies and the whatever. It's like stay inside. Like that's the only message that's coming through with that one. They got jokes. There you go. Bee pollen. 31 in the hand. The universe is your partner. Again, coming to that right hand. We shook out before that like excess energy. And now it's kind of coming through. It's almost like that first one was shaking out kind of the stalemate, whatever was kind of like lingering there, and then this card, the sensation I get is like almost like you're a, I want to say Power Ranger, but I don't think Power Ranger. It's almost like you're like Dragon Ball Z type of like just like pulling in the light, pulling in the fire like into your hand and just like getting that like fireball like into your hand. Yeah. But it's very much like a harnessing of the power, the harnessing of the flame, harnessing of the light, harnessing of your magic in the magic that is the universe. And it's just like it feels like it's like right here in the palm of your hand. Like it feels so good. Like I feel like I got like a fireball right here, just like ready to like shoot it out and make magic happen. Like it's all right here. Then we go to 64, Woodwives Adaptability. They... Man, they are really highlighting your hand, because as soon as I got this card, they pointed me right here to the hand again. More yellows, more power. This also right hand? They are showing me as like both left and right hand, so the other ones were really strongly right hand, but this one I do get a sensation of both the right hand and left coming through. So now it almost feels like the energy is, man, your reading is a lot of a lot of energy activation going on right now, because it's like it feels like it's like making this circle. So it's like going into the left hand, going across your chest into the right, and then you're just kind of like making this cycle through your upper body right now, as it's like pointing to the left and then just like right in the palm of your hand here on the right, and just kind of like tossing with it. Oh, amazing. I invite you to take a deep breath. Just a second here. Allow yourself to leave. Doing a little bit of work on your left hand. Do you have your Reiki like mastery? Have you been attuned? Like have you had your attunements? Or have you become like do Reiki intuitively? Okay. like, how long ago was your attunement? If you don't mind me asking. Three years. Are you open for me to kind of give you a little retunement on your hands right now in this space? Okay. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Have your palms facing out on your lap or in front of you, whatever feels right for you. Begin to retune your palms, your palm chakras. Take a deep breath. Begin over to the other palm. You are a clear and open channel for the flow of Reiki. You are good. You are whole. You are divine. Serve the highest and best. You are complete. Includes your little mini Reiki tune-up attunement. Got one final card for you here. The final Zarya shares that you are loved, you are beautiful. Thank you, Zarya. The kindness ripple. Ah. And I love that the final card that you get, it almost brings tears to my eyes, to be honest, is 22, Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. Because I thought about this whenever you said you donated 22, which is the master number. And then we just got the 222 Kindness Ripple. And now you got the 22 as your final card, which is Transmuting Pain. And this card just feels like a very much of just like a blessing of support and divine guidance of like you're doing what you're meant to be doing. And getting the little attunement or little adjustment will help you just unlock your gifts even more deeply. But you're a clear, powerful channel for the flow of Reiki. So we send all of your energy back to you now, healing wave. Call all of our energy back to me, or I call all of my energy back to me. I send you, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me today. Namaste. Oh my gosh. That was so beautiful. And I know I just looked down at my little Twitch stats down here, which is slightly off from whatever the channel actually says, but that is also reading 222 with 11 viewers. So that was a freaking beautiful moment. This was a beautiful moment. And I've never given anyone a mini attunement on stream, so thanks for being open. The community challenge has reached 10,000. Woohoo! Robin, did you already claim? Did we do your single card? You contributed 4,000. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if Robin, did you already claim your one for the stream? Ah, okay. Then yeah, if you did you should be able to do, you should be able to get one with the spark points then, and we can do it's the pain. The pain is the option there. Maybe I can rename it, I don't know. Pain was just the word that was coming to me. Oh, you claim it with the spark points if you're just wanting a single card. I know, I'm trying to figure out this whole, what works for the queue and what doesn't. So, thanks for bearing with me. Okay. The Sush Groove came through. Welcome, Sush Groove. Would you like to... So the blah, 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 blah. Reverse! So the queue are donation-based, longer readings. They're the 8 to 10 minutes ones. So if you want to stick around for those are donation-based. You can either gift 2 or more subs, or use bits, or donate to the tip page. Otherwise, if you're just looking for a single card, you can use your spark points to claim the single card pull, which should be pick a card, is the power-up or reward. Okay. Then Robin, you can leave the queue, or yeah, just exclamation point leave and then claim the spark point. Okay. That works too. We're figuring it out. We're figuring out what works. It'll make sense eventually. Alright, Sush Groove, you're doing a love card. I will also nix you from that queue, just so I have you in one spot. Alright. Ever is in the highest and best for Sush Groove. But yeah, because I got like a separate little queue that pops up for the reward requests versus the play with viewers one. Tanya, the Discord link. I don't have the actual link handy. If you do !Discord, it'll tell you where to go within Discord to connect, because it's got to be connected to your Twitch account. It'll tell you like what settings or like where to go in Discord. Yeah. Whatever's in the highest and best for Sesh Groove. Alright, this one popped out. Let's see. Got the 5 of Pentacles. My eyes going. Here's the card. Really where my eyes go is to the kind of the crippled man following behind. I'm just feeling like yeah, it's I get highlighted with the crippled man following behind, and I even like the sensation that's coming through is like there feels like there's worry in the chest. It feels like there's this like I'm not where I'm meant to be, or I'm behind in some way. And it feels like an invitation of just like letting go of that pressure on yourself. Yeah, letting go of that pressure, that stress, that like comparison to what society is telling you. I invite you to take just a couple deep breaths here as we just send you some love and light. Just allow that tension to ease. You can even invite yourself to allow that worry to go into Mother Earth. Let it be composted. Letting it go. Reminding yourself that you're right where you're meant to be, right on time, right on your time. No use worrying. You're gonna be okay. Alright. Send your energy back to you now. Call my energy back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me today, Sesh Groove. You're gonna be alright. I send you, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break real quick, and then I'll come back and do your reading, Robin. So if you'll give me just a second, everyone use this as an opportunity. Get some water. Use the restroom. We'll be right back. back. All right. Where was I? We were at Dealer's Choice Robin. Pick a card, and then we'll do the breath break. Okay. All right. We will do the Black Tarot. Good, I'm glad, Zarya. Alright, whatever's in the highest and best for Robin. Alright, well I'm trusting this, so three popped out. Kind of read them as a collective. So we have 10 of Swords upside down, 9 of Wands, and Temperance. Let's see. Okay, I'll do it's a very quick past, present, future. So, past, what's coming through is in the past feeling like you're falling on your sword, you know, this helplessness feeling, this like kind of being in the state of victimhood, woundedness. Present, we have 9 of Wands. And this feels like we're pulling back the pain, we're pulling back the layers, we're kind of tearing through this veil, this belief, and really getting to like the root cause, we're getting to the root cause of that pain, that suffering, that demon that's behind the curtain. And then the final one is Temperance. This is, I believe, 14. Me and my Roman numerals. 14, I'm right. Okay. And so this is going into the future. Temperance. Or 14 Temperance. Let me look up, hold on. Temperance, abstinence from alcoholic drink. Or do you drink, Robin? Okay. Interesting. Well, that's where they're wrapping up there. Is just very much of like abstinence from alcoholic drink. Very interesting little mini past, present, future reading. I'm gonna go ahead and send your energy back to you now. All my energy back to me. And you, your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world, so much love and light. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me today. You're so welcome. Give me just a second. Got to figure out how to do things. You just keep redeeming all the things. I still have the breath break we gotta do. I can do the water one though. I'll do the water one and then we'll do the breath break. So everyone take a drink of water. Drink and breathe. All right. You're right. You're right. We'll breathe and then I'll figure out whatever it is I was trying to figure out. So. Well, drink some water and breathe. Yeah, your team says don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol either anymore, so, you know. Okay, alright. I have to type it. Hold on. Did it work? I don't feel like that worked. Did it work? No at? There we go. Thank you. We figured it out. Okay. Breath break. Breath break. Collective breath to ground and center the space. That's good. This feels like the right time to do it. Thank you. Alright. If you're tuning in with me and want to ground in a couple breaths, why don't you take a deep breath in, inhale deeply, big marshmallow breath. What that means is expanding, starting low in your belly and expanding up and out from there. Feeling your rib cage, feel it press in the air, go into your back, your shoulders, into the space around you. And exhale, completely squeezing out that marshmallow, sending whatever no longer serves you into the earth through your feet. Inhaling love and light from above, big marshmallow breath. Filling the space around you, every nook and cranny within you. Doing a nice funny breath, this is good. And exhaling down into Mother Earth. One or two more here. I feel like I got the giggles now. Inhaling deeply. And expand around you. And exhaling into the earth. Ugh. Letting it go. Letting it go. Amazing. That was good. I needed that. Thank you. Alright, unlucky fool. Welcome in. Welcome to the queue. The queue is typically donation-based readings, so if you're looking to do just a single card pull with sparked points, you don't need to be in the queue for that. You can use just the pick a card with your spark points, but if you are looking for a longer 8 to 10 minute kind of mini session here, then you can donate, either give 2 or more stubs to the community, or you can donate with bits or to the tip page. And if you were like, oops, my bad, that's okay. I just ask that you command the exclamation point, leave the queue. No harm, no foul. Just, communication is key. Because if you don't do that, you run the risk of getting banned. Just because of trying to be respectful of everyone's time and energy. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. Did you have a particular offering? Like, did you want a particular Oracle Love tarot reading, or are you good for Dealer's Choice? Me tune in and see what comes forward for you. Welcome back, Tanya. Okay. Let's see. What is coming through for Unlucky Fool? Okay. Feels like an oracle reading's coming through, which may or may not include some energy work too, but we'll get started there. Tip you down. Whatever's in the highest and best for Unlucky Fool. Okay. You got 5 cards, but we had 1 pop up first, so. First one that came up is 15 Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, 1 and 5. Highlighting the numbers 1 and 5, 1, oneness, new beginnings. Ugh. Helping clear some energy. Number 5. Just highlighting 5 for you. Eventually look up on your own. They're also having me add the numbers together to give you number 6 as well. So if you're not familiar with numerology, I invite you to Google those numbers, and then basically how I read them is going wherever my eyes feel drawn. It's usually where my team is trying to point out the message, so look into those numbers. We're also being highlighted the center of the chest of this figure, that yellow, the light that's starting to pour out of the being, and it feels like you're in a moment in your life where the energy is starting to shift. Like you've done a lot of work on your own, and it's starting to feel like, okay, now your internal light has grown enough that you're starting to be like, okay, where can I go? Where can I share this? Who else can I share this with? So it feels like a moving out of your particular kind of pain and suffering cocoon and into more of a starting to step into this teachery or guiding light role. And we're going to 47, Skybridge, possibility for union. Let me see where I go. So here's the full image. But really where my eyes go with this is get really zoomed in on that particular, let's see if I can get it to, that particular foliage. From a distance, I was like, this kind of looks skeletal or like a, I don't know, a weird, looked kind of bug-like or like skeletal-like, but when I look at it really closely, it looks more like a fern. Like a fern coming out of the cracks. Does that mean anything to you? Or what comes to mind when you hear like a fern coming out of the cracks? Yeah, because it's like I get the fern coming out of the cracks, and I also see it as like a. It also gives me the imagery of like a sidewalk where like a dandelion has sprung up amongst the cracks. Oh, that's a nice message. Okay. We got there. We figured it out. So it's kind of like this message of like new life, new love is gonna spring up out of the cracks. I was gonna keep going, but they're like, oh, hold on. Yeah, the other thing they're highlighting, what right before I dropped it down was like, or after I set it down was like the kind of the sparkly red coming in up above. This like glittering red. Like sparks flying. Which is cute. I like it. Moving on to the next one. 54, the crossing initiation. Let's see. Here's the whole card. And really how it's going, or really where it's... Yeah, I really get drawn in this image for you too, is this like little tiny blob figure that's kind of following you around. And so it feels like there's, and as soon as I said that, it's like I just felt like this like lump in your throat. And there's just something that's holding you back. It just feels like this little attachment that's holding you back. And so if you are open to it, hold on, is that coming forward? Yeah, if you are open to it, it feels like a kind of like a lump or like a kind of a, you know, like an attachment on your throat that's kind of holding you back. That's, but we could clear that right now. I just want your consent to clear it if you're open to it. Okay. I like yes or no. Clear consent. Thank you. Is there anyone in the chat that would like to light the candle for our space slash this little mini clearing for Unlucky Fool? Thank you, Zarya. Alright, so I'm gonna... Got my little candle here. My little light, bringing in the light. The intention of just clearing out whatever's ready to be burned away. Letting it be composted. Okay, Unlucky Fool, I invite you to take a couple deep breaths. If it feels right for you, you may close your eyes. We tune in together. Allow yourself to let out a sigh if you feel a sigh coming or a cough coming. We're just calling upon the flame. Calling upon the flame, bringing it into the center of your chest, allowing it to move up. Into the throat. I invite you to tip your head back if you can, if that's accessible to you. Feel a stretch. Moving this dense energy, this little dark attachment that's not yours, that doesn't belong to you, it doesn't serve you. Continue to deep breathe as you can. We're pulling it up and out. Up and out. Letting out a sigh. Your next exhale. Sending it into the flame. Let it be burned. Turn to dust. It will be made new. Whatever serves the highest and best somewhere else. You're ready, you can open your eyes, come on back to chat, let me know when you're ready to continue. We got 2 more cards for you. Okay, thank you. All right, next card. It's Root Girl, the Disowned Self, 46. Here's the full card. You can take a nap in just a few minutes. We're almost done. Where I get highlighted for her is the back of her wrist, and this feels like it's actually on the back of my right wrist. Do you wear something on your right wrist? Do not. Okay. Okay, we're gonna show you the symbol, or see if I can get the symbol a little bit closer, but there's just a strong sensation coming through right on the back of the right wrist with this symbol. It's kind of like a box folding in on itself a little bit, maybe. But I just feel like it feels like, I don't know, I was thinking like a watch, or it doesn't quite feel tattooy, like it feels like it wraps all the way around the wrist. Do you have a watch? Oops, do you have a watch that you used to wear, or have you considered wearing a watch? I just feel this wrist feels like I need something. What happened to it? Okay. Well, it feels like the wet message there is wear it. Wear your watch. Either wear it, or there's something with that watch. Either wear it, maybe clear the energy of it, I don't know, but there's something about that. Maybe that watch is tied to a memory of sorts that needs to be processed, but there's something there with that watch. And your final message. Okay. Well, maybe they're encouraging you to go get the other watch that you're wanting. It's just like your wrist really wants to have something on it. And the final the final message for you is 19, falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. See. Oh, here's the whole image. Yeah. No, thanks for bringing that into the space, Zarya. I always associate the left side with receiving, the feminine side, and right side the masculine, the giving side. So with this card for you, Unlucky Fool, really what I see, or where I go in the image, is kind of like right here. This is gonna be interesting if I can get this to show. It's like right here is like I see the top of like a bird's head, and like the body kind of goes through right here, but the head is right here and the beak goes that way. Oh my gosh. Like I can't tell if it's not, there we go. But I see a bird in the middle of this image that's just kind of like sitting perched. But it feels like a big bird. It doesn't feel like a little bird. It feels like a very strong, like, protective, like watching over you type of bird. Let me see if there's any other messages for you. Yeah, the only other message that's coming through is like lean on your team. Lean on your spirit team. Lean on your intuition. on your connections, your connections. But you feel really guided. Like this last one feels like that bird symbol coming through feels very like you're very guided. It feels really good. Like this gives, thank you for the subscription. It just feels like I almost get this visualization of like being in the desert or being in the woods and like having this big majestic bird overhead that's like your bird that, you know, scouts up ahead for you and then comes back and like hangs out on your shoulder. Like that's really like this bird sensation visualization that's coming through. So you have a very powerful spirit animal coming through. I love that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and send your energy back to you now. Call my energy back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me. Send you, your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Namaste. You're welcome. Thank you for supporting the community. And now, for you and all the new subscribers, I do have a subscriber-only Discord channel, so you can join that as well. The little information on how to do it should be going through chat, but if you do !Discord, it'll tell you where to go. Welcome in, Phantom Hawk. We're doing donation-based readings or offerings with the queue over here. So if you'd like a, you know, 8 to 10 minute-ish, depending, I'm just going with the flow with what Spirit says. That one was a little bit longer. But a longer reading, then you can either donate or gift 2 or more subs or donate/use bits. But if you're looking for just a single card pull, you can use spark points for that. You can get one free single card with your spark points. Gotta stand up because my... It should be the spark point is the pick a card and 555. You want to go ahead and claim that with your points. No. You're gonna have to come back later this evening then. I'll pull you out of queue for right now, but like I said, I'm going to be doing another stream this evening, so come back for that. I should be getting on around like 8:30, I think. Hydration check. Thank you. I'll drink some water. Everyone else, make sure you drink some water. Thanks. That does make me think that I should add, like, gift someone a single card pull. Do that. I want to do that? Yeah, I can do that. Sounds good. Actually, I'm probably gonna go make dinner here myself here in the next couple minutes. Let me see if I can figure this out. And if not, I can always just do it when I get done really want to just like duplicate this one. There isn't just a nice duplicate button. So maybe I'll do that after. That's fine. I'll do it after. Yeah, let's call that for this afternoon. Like I said, I'll be on later this afternoon or this evening. Thank you all. Thank you for everyone who tuned in, shared your time, energy, and gifts with me today. Thank you so much, Zarya. Glad to have you in this space, supporting and being a new mod. Welcome. And everyone have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, afternoon. I'll see you hopefully this evening around 8:30 Eastern. If not, I'll see you again next time. All right. Bye, my loves. Sending you all so much love and light. See ya.